We're joined today by Wilkes-Barre Fire Department Assistant Chief Travis Temerance and Captain Rich Matchey. Thank you, gentlemen.
It was a standing ovation for Wilkes-Barre's bravest on Tuesday as Governor Josh Shapiro made his 2025 budget proposal.
It was nice to have the recognition and people understand what we do and day in and day out and how dangerous that job is, and for people to understand that.
But their recognition doesn't come without hard work. The Wilkes-Barre City firefighters respond to nearly 10,000 calls a year. On top of that, Assistant Fire Chief and former union president Travis Temerance has been going back and forth to Harrisburg, working with lawmakers and the current administration to secure more funding for local departments.
We're kind of like jack of all trades, no matter what we're out there doing. So we need to be prepared for all of that, and we need to be able to fund all of that as well.
Right now, he says funding isn't the easiest to come by. Federal grants are extremely competitive, sometimes taking weeks, months, or even years for that money to roll in.
The grant has to be prior to the purchase, which makes things even more difficult when there's an immediate need for some things.
But the current system makes it hard for companies like Wilkes-Barre to make a single big purchase or an equipment upgrade.
Instead, the city stepped in to replace a 30-year-old fire truck last year when grants weren't coming through.
That was like kind of what got the ball rolling, because we were having a really hard time getting funding to replace that. The mayor went out, he got us the new one, which is huge for us. The safety features and everything in it, it's state of the art. So we're getting there, but there's still always that need for the funding.
The governor's proposed budget would create a new funding stream of $30 million in grants to purchase new equipment and help retain firefighters, as well as funding for cancer screenings.
We have to be mindful that firefighters are being stretched thin right now, responding to more and more calls each year as the number of firefighters across the Commonwealth shrinks,
taking the extra burden off those who put their lives on the line.
See, we have a mayor right now that supports us day in and day out with our needs, and then, to have the governor now recognize how critical it is to have funding and, initiatives for the firefighters. It's very nice to see.
The deadline to get a spending plan signed is July 1st. Melissa Steininger, Newswatch 16, Wilkes-Barre.